Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome to my channel, Ask the Fixer. And I hope you have subscribed. I hope I've been able to, in my own way, help the society, help those of you that are having issues that are bothering your mind to resolve your issues. And of course, do not forget, you can always send me your questions to my inbox. And of course, follow me on all my social media platforms for opportunities and enlightenment and educations on relationships, sexual and marital issues. Welcome to my channel tonight. My question says, "Good day, Dr. Tolu. I am a man, age 20. I am a Zimbabwean, currently living in South Africa. I've been following your program for some years now, and it's undeniable God has given you wisdom. My issue goes like this. I have been married to my wife for 5 years now, and yet no kids. We try almost everything, but nothing seems to be working on our favor. So my problem is that there are a lot of things that remind us that we are childless, and that is affecting my connection with my wife. She's always stressed out to the point that it creates tension in the house. Even in bed, we have lost it. When I try to talk to her about how this is affecting our marriage, she says it's not by choice, that she's stressed. And when I try to calm her, like trying to encourage her to wait on God, to trust in God, she will be so defensive, saying she has been hearing that for a long time and she can't take it anymore. So I just don't know what to tell her anymore. I'm afraid, Dr. Tolu, my marriage seems to be going down the drain. I am so helpless. Would you help me on how I should handle this situation? I am so heartbroken. Why would God not give us the one thing we desire? Please, doctor, what should I do? God bless you." Oh, this is actually a very touching one. And sincerely speaking, as much as I want to understand what you are going through, I'm not in your shoe and I can't even imagine what you are going through. Now, as pathetic or as heartbreaking as this sounds, I just need you to understand that there is more to marriage than having children. I know as Africans, we do not want to hear that, but that is the truth. You do not get married just because you want to have children. Children are good gifts. They are blessings from the Lord. Everyone desires to have them. But for crying out loud, your wife needs to understand that there was a man or there will always be a man before the children. So your wife needs to understand that the anxiety and depression she's currently going through, could actually even lead to, could be part of the reasons why she might not even be able to conceive on time. So I think it is important for her to know that first and foremost, there is the husband before the children. Now, like I said, the anxiety and depression she's going through might actually make her to forget all of that. And before she knows, this could even start affecting the marriage. Now, I think the right thing to do at this point, so that in the process of looking for children, you will not even ruin what you have. I think the right thing to do is to seek help. Talk to a professional counselor. The two of you should book an appointment so that your wife could see reasons why she needs to calm down. I am not in your shoe, like I've said, and I might not know what she's going through, but I understand the fact that it is only when you have a marriage that you can even be talk about children. As much as possible, she needs to develop her mind and stop worrying about what people say. And apart from that, I think as society, we also need to realize that we need to calm down a little bit and stop mounting pressure on people like this who are actually seeking the face of God for the fruit of the womb. Because I don't think it is right, for you mount pressure on people to get married. You start mounting pressure on them to start having children. There are people who are legally married for years who have actually had a kind of understanding that, we are not ready to have babies for now. And this is very common in the developed world, in Western world. But I think as Africans, we just mount so much pressure. Babies are beautiful. They are blessings. They are good gifts. Everyone desires them. But sincerely speaking, it is only when you have a marriage that you could be talking about babies to make your wife to calm down. You know, what she's going through might actually making her to, you know, be losing it, to make her to calm down and see reasons. I think the two of you need to book an appointment with a therapist and trust God and be hopeful. And of course, there is room for adoption. There is room for surrogacy. There's room for IVF. While you are still waiting, you know, to see how you can have your own biological kids, you can actually explore any of these options, you know, to calm yourself down and then see how that goes before your own baby will eventually come. All right, so I hope I've been able to help you to resolve that headache. Thank you for sending me your question, and I'll be expecting more of your questions. Follow me on all my social media platforms and inbox me. I could just be answering your question in my next episode. Thank you for joining me. Have a successful night.